worked at an agency in Warsaw, Poland, and I was doing quite well in coming up with creative ideas and winning customers over. So I was supposed to be introduced to be a larger part of that company. But then suddenly they decided to fire me. And the whole thing was kind of messy because they actually said that they think that I was not good enough at design and that maybe I should just consider looking into some other profession. They didn't give me any hints, so I don't know what they meant exactly. So faced with being fired and a pretty harsh treatment, I did what every grown man would. I cried a lot. No, but seriously, I decided to not try to prove them wrong, but instead prove myself right. So that's basically when the idea for Hype 4 originated, and I can probably say that we made it a couple years later. So the moral from this story is that you can do anything that you want, but you need to put in the effort. And let me tell you what I mean by that. At the very beginning of the company, we didn't have a lot of experience and we didn't have a lot of customers. So what we did was trying to get as good at design as we possibly could. And the only way that we knew how to do that, because there weren't also many courses or books about that at the time, was to design a lot. So we were spending crazy 10-hour days or 12-hour days just copying some other people's designs, usually from Dribble, just taking a project and trying to recreate it in our own way, or sometimes just recreate it directly to learn the technique, to understand how they did it, why it works, and what may be the problems with it that we could fix or improve upon. And we can honestly say that at those initial few years, things weren't going very well for us, and we were still managing to design at least 2 different projects, one-screen apps or one-screen simple websites per day, usually unpaid ones. So we could learn and we can get better and we could basically progress. And that actually led us to finally getting better and landing some first clients and then expanding the company. But if you think that there is a shortcut to being a great designer and there is like one online course that you pay a lot of money for and that's gonna be enough, then sorry to disappoint you, but that's not gonna work this way. To get good at anything, you need to put in a lot of effort from your own side. And all that effort is especially important in design because if you need to learn a new skill and you don't really know yet what's good or what's bad, you don't know what's trendy or what techniques you could use, you need to just do a lot of things. You just need to make hundreds and hundreds of screens to get good. So if you think a 10-day course or just reading one book alone will make you great, no. A book or a course can put you on the right track, but you need to put all the effort yourself. We've been tutoring a lot of people, both at the university and on some stationary courses, and we noticed that most of the people who come to us to learn design, when we give them some homework like a 20 screen app to work on, to design them, they usually come back with like 1 or 2 screens done. And there's only like a small group of people that finishes all of them and sometimes even add a couple extra screens or extra interactions that they could think of. And of course they're still learning, they're junior designers, but we definitely can spot if somebody has the grit, if they can actually put in the work, put in the effort. And sadly from our experience it's about 5% of all the people who are trying to learn design. So it's actually pretty easy. If you want to learn design, you just need to do a lot of things. Just work your ass off, basically. And there's just no other way. You can't get good by just buying a course and finishing a course in a couple of days and then you think that you're gonna be awesome. But if you want to put in the effort, I think that you can be really good. It just takes some time and there's gonna be a lot of failed attempts at the very beginnings. You will be frustrated, you will be angry at yourself. You will think that you'll never get to a certain level of quality of your work, but then it suddenly just happens. So just stick to it and work hard. Cheers.